And I'm so tired. I nearly missed the queen. Like, oh, I could just take the queen. So I get where he's coming from. You know, he's like, shit. And he made a couple moves. He was like, ah, yeah, fuck it. I get that fucking Keith bearded. Oh, I hate Keith. That's that guy's name. If you didn't know, his name's Keith. Nostalgic named him. Motherfucker, that guy. All right, let's do this walkthrough thing. I want to see how I did. I did not pay for the diamond, whatever. I only have a little star thing. What that means is I have one review, and my internet's just fucking dead. I don't understand why. Like, it's so slow right now. Yet I'm able to stream. I won, though? Yeah. Although it says that the game was abandoned. It didn't say he resigned. So I don't know if he just quit, or as in like close the browser, or what. Dude, I had a dream. This was I dreamed a dream. I dreamed this about a month ago, I think. It could have been 2 days ago, but I think it was about a month ago. That I was playing Hikaru Nakamura, and somehow, like, he was distracted, dicking around, like eating hot fries or something. And I was able to actually capitalize and was winning. And it was this pawn push. I was like, oh, I'm pushing the pawn. And he was kicking my ass because it's Hikaru. And in the dream, I like pushed the pawn and was like, holy shit, wait a minute, does this actually work? And then like he turns and sees it and he's like eating fucking hot fries and he's like, oh no, I'm not losing to this motherfucker. And so he starts actually playing and like, but I'm actually going to win because he's like, you know, it's gone too far. And my internet fucking stalls and it's like, boop. And I'm like, no. That was the dream. What does that mean? There's no way Hikaru Nakamura would ever lose to me. Hey, I'm playing the normal variation. Good. I'm glad this was good. It seemed to make sense. Awesome. Excellent. Pushing the pawns. Not a good move. I struggled with this. Knight here or knight there? I can see this. No. I can see that. Jesus. This. And protecting that square. Maybe when there's a push there, maybe it's just getting out of the way. I don't know. This can still happen. I guess the idea is, maybe, if they do something cheeky, I have that move. And it just kind of pushes him back. I don't know how profound of a move that would be. But I didn't do that. I pushed here. What does apathy mean? It means I don't care about anything. It's a misspelling of, oh fuck, I fucked everything up. Hold on. It's a misspelling of apathy that way. So why is it with an I, you might ask? Well, okay. How old are you? Are you 12? Do you remember when you were 12 and you made your first... I'm going to date myself really badly here. So back in the day, when the internet came out, everybody made their email addresses. And, you know, you just made a dumb email address. And mine, because, you know, I like painted my fingernails black and like wore chains and shit. I still wear all black because I keep it real. Anyway, I was like, yeah, dude, my name's like Apathy. Ooh. But like someone had already taken apathy, of course. So I was like, no, my name's like apathy with an I. Yeah, but then like someone had already taken that, so I had to put like a number. So I was like, yeah, my name's like apathy 330. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. That's why. And you're 19. Yeah, that's what happened. What can I say? The emo phase back in the day hit life like a truck. Yeah, dude. But you know, I'm really not talking about emo. I'm talking like proto emo. I guess when did emo start? When was emo? Was that like Sum 41 dashboard confessionable? I'm tired. Confessionable. When did emo start? I was more grunge. Like it wasn't really punk rock. All of my punk friends were like, "You're not fucking punk, dude," and I'm like, "All right, whatever." I was punk for like 3 days. Hollywood Undead. Yeah. I think I made apathy my handle. I have no clue. It was probably around 2000 is when that happened. Yeah. So Siddhart, it's been around a while. And it's the other idea was like I had it there for a while. There was this forum. I don't know if it's still up or not. It might be. It was called goth.net. Was anyone on goth.net? Is anyone still on goth.net? Dude, I was on goth.net. Lord. Because I was all like, I wasn't even goth. I'm like a piss poor all of those things. I wasn't really emo. I just wore all black and like was sad about everything. So I had my handle was apathy misspelled. And for a while it was like apathy like 00. I was like, oh, because I have no apathy. It's fucking stupid. I do like the handle, and I've kept it for all time. That's what it means. That's the big story. Emo. Remember the first time someone was like, "Oh yeah, you're not emo. You're like a scenester." No, they called me a hipster. They're like, "Dude, you're like a hipster," and I almost punched them, which would have been hilarious because it wouldn't have done anything. Because it's not like I can actually fight. But I was like, "Fuck you, no hipster." Then it became apparently cool to be a hipster, and then it became insanely not cool. And I don't think hipsters are around anymore. Like they have like kids, and they're like, "Yeah, we're actually not cool." And I'm like, "You never were cool, ever. You were never cool. Take a shower." They'd be like, I saw this one dude. He had like this T-shirt, I guess, and he'd cut out the neck so that it went all the way down and showed his chest like a leisure suit, but like in the early aughts. And he had this long necklace, but instead of a necklace or like a pendant, he attached an old school like original Game Boy. I don't know if you've seen an original Game Boy, Sidhart, but this motherfucker's like, boom, like thick, right? Like, doosh. Actually, it was fucking awesome. The original Game Boy was the shit, but not as a goddamn necklace. Like, it was like, whoa, this fucking necklace, these huge glasses that had no prescription. It's like fucking hipsters. This motherfucker was like, "You're a hipster." It's like, what? What? I'm no hipster. Made fun of hipsters in my goddamn fucking all black. And I had a. Did any of you have wallet chains? I didn't. I didn't have a wallet. I had a pager. I had a pager chain. That's right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It looked cool from the outside until I pulled out my pager. And I was like, hold on a second. Ling, 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 fucking chains. People were like, is that a pager? Mind you, everyone else did have cell phones, not me. Yes. That's a pretty dope necklace, but it's fucking hipster as shit. Yeah, it was all right. Now, what would have made up for everything is if it had been a working Game Boy that he played, and it was just like, dude, that's where I keep it, on my fucking neck. Cool. Didn't see him playing it. Also, if you don't have Metroid 2 or The Legend of Zelda or fucking Tetris in that bitch, what are you doing? There's a few other, like, what was it, Kirby? That was like a big one. Fuck yeah, dude. I think I have. I don't think I brought it when I moved out to California. I think I actually gave it to my brother. My old Game Boy. Ugh. Played the shit out of fucking Game Boy. It was Tetris, Metroid 2, and what was the other one? There was this, it was like Techie Alien. The wildest fucking soundtrack. Dude, 8-bit, I think, actually, I don't think Game Boy was 8-bit. I think it was like 2-bit. It had like one color. It was dark green. Anyway, fucking 8-bit Nintendo Game Boy soundtracks. Ridiculous. Like fucking amazing music. Ridiculous. Pokemon. Yeah, I didn't really play Pokemon though. And Kirby, I do remember I didn't have it. I did not have Kirby. Kirby always reminded me of Majin Buu. And I never liked the Buu story. You know what I'm talking about? After the Cell Saga, man, just kind of got out of DBZ, baby. Anyway, Pokemon. Pokemon was a little bit after me, I think. Like, I think it was a little bit younger. Yeah. But, it was cool. Like Pogs. People were into Pogs when I was in middle school. Not that I was. I wasn't. God, I'm fucking tired. I don't know if I can chance another game. I can do the rest of this review, though, instead of gabbing about my bullshit. I did think this was a strange move. I made that move. I have made that move. And I was wondering when this move, the bishop to g4 was going to come. Never did. Good. I'm glad that that's a good push. My instincts. It wants me to castle, which is fun. I do castle. It doesn't want me to castle you now. Maybe because this comes now. I bet that's it. Bishop g4. Yeah. Bishop g4 was coming. So castling was fine, but now I gotta take that bitch because bishop g4 is coming along. And because I've made knight g3, I cannot defend with the pawn. Not that I'd really want to. It kind of just destroys my fianchetto. Don't sacrifice your sleep. Listen, Siddhart. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, you're right. What are my future goals? You're so 19. I'm kidding. I'm not actually kidding. I'm poking fun. I'm not trying to piss you off. It's just a funny question. I appreciate the question. Oh, you're young and full of hope. Future goals. So, I'm an actor in California. My future goals are to get better at acting, make some really cool films, short films and web series and stuff, which I'm working on right now, and to get fucking famous. That's my goal. I appreciate it, dude. You like the humor. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the plan. I don't really have the. I say get famous. I don't I don't care about getting fucking famous. The thing is, if you are known, which is to be famous, right? Then you can get better parts, and you can garner the attention of other creatives that have agency and have the ability to do better and better and bigger stuff. I have no desire to be a celebrity. Not that I'm trying to pick and choose here, but it is a goal. It's a goal to get, for lack of a better word, to get famous. I would rather be really good than be famous, though. I'd rather make really good art. But it's got to make money. Other goal is I would like to build this chess channel that I don't play chess on, apparently. I'd like to build it up and have it be something that's really cool. I'd like to get better at chess. The goal is to get to, like 2200 or something, but I've been sitting at 1150 for 2 months. Yeah, those are the two goals. I have another podcast. I've talked about it several times tonight, so I don't want to, just beat a dead horse. But there's other podcast. It's on my YouTube channel, and there's a Twitch channel. It's called Dreadlore, and that's all about gaming, geeky gaming stuff. I created this tabletop role-playing game called Dreadlore, and I'm trying to sell books, and we've got a campaign that we run on Mondays that's live stream on Twitch, and then tomorrow on Thursdays we do the Geeky Gamer podcast, GGP, and we'll actually have people come on and talk about video games and all kinds of stuff. So podcasting's a big deal. Acting is why I'm out here in Los Angeles, and those are the goals right now. Play some music. So I've got 2 bits of music that I can play. I've got all lowercase letters, which is stuff that you heard before, and I've got more rock and roll, which is Intrepid Adventurers. So which one would you prefer? I can play one or the other. And wow, holy shit, there's so many people watching YouTube. If you're watching YouTube, say hello in the chat. We got some chat going. We want to hear from you. Sid Hart has told me to not sacrifice my sleep, but he's 19 and I don't sleep, Sid Hart. I don't sleep when I should, anyway. All right, we're going to play a little bit of all lowercase letters then. How's the level on that?
You see the strange bedfellows, he said to me and closed his eyes.
I see why this is a bad move, because that's there now. Am I a skinwalker? I mean, no. Yeah, I see you could have taken that. Which I kind of thought he was gonna do. And he's got an advantage. Well, yeah. He still has an advantage.
2-6 heave, topped by a rogue wave. Windbound, adrift beyond the vanishing fantasy.
What happens? Let's queen e2. I guess it puts her on a better square and attacks this guy. And it supports this pawn. maybe this. No, B6. So just drop him back. I feel like a attack over here is maybe necessary, but nope.
Master overwhelmed, we were doldrums contemplate, decks awash, no escort by the board.
Yeah, I need to play against some engines. Or just people that are a lot better than me. It's one of the things, people that are my rating, we're all making the same kinds of mistakes. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. I guess maybe it's looking for this or that. Yeah. So I think we're coming after this guy, so E6. Right. So this is the point of contention to break through. I don't think I can add an attacker unless it's the queen. Taking doesn't seem right. This might be a move. Okay, it wants to take. Maybe here. I feel like this push is gonna happen at some point. B3, just knocking this guy out in that square. This guy takes out E4. Really? What? Knight kills E4. What am I not seeing there? Doesn't that just lose the knight? Oh. No, it doesn't. Reveals this. It's pretty nasty. Take that, lose the rook. Take this, lose the knight. Wow, it wants to sack the rook. Interesting. Huh. And then bishop g5. So attacks the queen. And the bishop, well, the bishop can retreat. F6 shuts that down. There's a check here, but that's not gonna work. H6, gnarl, and then rook e8. Just move over and laser the queen. Also, it's nice because this is happening, and then take the bishop back. So there's some pretty good compensation, but black still has an advantage. White's very active though. Bishop d5. Yeah. That won't work, right? This check gets taken. Queen's gotta move. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Holy shit, is that... No, knight f to d2. I was gonna say what? Just redirect. Okay, let's go back to the actual game. Yeah, some of my stuff is up. There's some stuff on YouTube. On Amazon Prime, there's a web series that has a couple episodes. I'm actually about to do the third episode and push it out in like the next month or so. It's okay. It's okay. It's a little bit older stuff. And then I've been in a bunch of short films. Yeah, let me see if I can find a link. Whoa. That's some big time garble. And that's the end of that song.